good? Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Yeah, shout out to Jerry West. We about to have him on. It's gonna be super dope conversation because we got Brooklyn in the building, and it's always a good time when Brooklyn is in the motherfucking building. So if you in the chat, share the stream. We about to get into our next guest. Yeah, we gotta keep it authentic at all times, baby. Video. But without further ado, Jerry West, what's up? Let's get a mic check. What up, baby?
Yo, 1-2 was good. Check.
Mic check. Throw the thumbs in the air if you hear Jerry well. Throw the thumbs in the air.
What's good?
What's up? Ooh, I see thumbs. That's good news. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, audience of my dumb advice, welcome Jerry West in the building.
Yeah.
Clap. Give it up.
I made it. My mom made it.
What up?
I'm here.
What's good, Jerry?
I'm good, man. You know I'm here, man.
Brooklyn, what's
shit.
up?
No, we do.
Yes, Brooklyn is in the building for real.
You know how much I appreciate you. You know what I mean? You support me since you met me and always looking out for me and holding me down. So I'm just glad you was letting me have me be on this show. I'm excited.
I appreciate you, man. You doing your thing in the culture. You getting big battles.
Yeah.
You're doing what you gotta do.
Definitely.
So obviously you just had a battle, volume 6. You know what I'm saying? Just literally fresh off that. So talk to me. How you felt about the battle? You know, how you felt about the scenery? Because this is the first time I'm talking to somebody who actually battled that night.
Right.
And there was a lot of feedback. People was like the scenery felt weird and shit like that. So just coming from somebody who actually battled there, I think your perspective of it would be better than anybody else's.
Yeah, definitely. First off, the venue, being on a movie set in a big old lot was amazing. Just them basically trying to just reinvent the venues in the background and giving everybody a new, fresh, more advanced cinematic look. Even while we were shooting, it was like a Netflix series going on, like literally like right next to us. So it was crazy. It was a little cold, surprisingly. It was a little cold. A lot of people was chilly and everything. But everything else was just it was something real fresh, something new. We all had to get used to it. You see certain battlers had to kind of adjust to it with the crowd being a little spaced out, because we always trying to stay protected and get everything going. But I think the environment was dope. And as far as the battle, I think the battle was amazing. Being as that, from where I came from up to now, and being able to go toe to toe with a legend like that and learning a lot from him, and me still feeling like I also did what I had to do. The bars was definitely there. His showmanship was on another level, and it was just amazing. It was amazing. It was a great experience, and I also feel like it's also a preference battle too, as well. Like if you go and listen to it, because first watch, and just going against somebody who's just already mega talented, have a really basis already, a certain mindset that you put yourself in, especially when you're watching something. No discredit to him or anything, but anything that you watch on First Take live is always, one mindset. You can't pause it. You can't rewind it back. You might not catch everything. So I'm telling you, when this battle drop, you're going to be able to see and hear everything. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I mean, there's definitely certain battles that I'd be like, damn, like I got to watch it again. And I was talking to Loso about it the other day too. And I was saying, I might have to play that back. Because we get it in the building. In the building, it definitely, we obviously wasn't in the building.
Right.
But in the building, a lot of the feedback was that Arsenal took it or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I do think it deserves another watch. I think I want to watch every battle again that night. The only person that I could say clearly lost that night was Pat Stay. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. But hey, it is what it is. But Arsenal is a huge opponent to go against, first of all, right?
Yeah.
So just having that battle was a big move. And from what I hear is he called you out.
Right.
So tell me a little bit what that must have felt like.
Yeah, I thought that was a big thing. Just the fact that I'm already trying to climb and, get the respect I deserve, just prove myself and trying to just get to that next level. And it's somebody who clearly no one would think I'm on his radar for any reason. just steps out and say, you know what, I see you, young man. I see you putting in that work. I see you doing this. Come on, let's make history. Let's get you to that next step. You know what I'm saying? Let's get in that gym and work and see what we can do with this. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I appreciate it because a lot of people that even take those steps usually just go off their name alone and they come in and just do whatever and they know he went in, he rapped, he was Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arsenal's always Arsenal for every battle, but it's always appreciative when you come in there and you're not that person that maybe, oh, this is that one battle where he just totally just didn't care.
Slacked.
And I
Yeah.
definitely didn't get that.
Mm.
So it was amazing. Sir. It was definitely amazing.
Fact. I mean, you took already a lot of the big names. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
battle Nitty. Um, so let's talk a little bit about the beginnings, right? Like,
Okay.
so how you kind of got into it, because I've seen other interviews and things like that, but I kind of want to get my audience the kind of the
Right.
nitty gritty. So
Right.
what was
Right.
your
Right.
very first entrance into battle rap?
My first battle literally was on a block party versus De Niro. One of my good friends is part of my league called 100K, and we had battles before I actually even knew him, and we battled on a block party, and actually back in the day, one of my boys told me, shout out to Arzilla from 100 Bars Magazine, he told me Cortez actually got wind of it at the time, so Cortez had a league, and he was like, yo, he wanted me to come through, but it was so close, so I couldn't do it, so I wound up getting another battle on We Go Hard, so my first official battle was versus P Jones on We Go Hard, and after that battle, I started getting traction little by little ever since then. But it wasn't until I battled Gwitty and Jazz, Dot, Chess, and everybody was there. It wasn't until I had that battle to where I got into the URL, got my PG off that battle alone. So shout out to Gwitty, We Go Hard. That was definitely one of the battles that got me into Smack URL. That's
Dope.
pretty much the beginning. Yeah.
So what was that conversation like? Who hit you up? Was it Bees? Was it Smack? Was it
It was
Norbs?
actually Norbs. It was Norbs. Yeah. So Jazz was there. Jazz told Norbs. Norbs never even seen the battle. That's the funny part. Norbs has seen the
Mm,
battle. Norbs went off Jazz words. Like, oh, he's fired. All right, cool. Bring him in. We'll do it.
dope.
And it was really how I, came to the battle that grasped more attention from the people about me more than me actually being in the ring, which was, amazing. But it kind of put a little stigma on me as far as in the beginning is can he really rap? Is he just, a flashy dude, this, that, and the third? And eventually as time progressed, I got my bars up. But yeah, Norb's definitely
So
just,
what you mean
after
like
that
how
first
you
battle, he's like,
came?
yeah, keep
You mean like how you was dressed to get
so
aura?
oh yeah, Aura, I pulled up in a Bentley, so a lot of people just the way I was thinking about it was, aside from battle rap, there's other things I was into and and it led to me, having a few financial advances, I may say. But in my mind, I was sitting there saying to myself, there's so many people rapping, there's so many people here getting PGs. Like, how can I stand out? Everybody's so called nice and got bars, and my fan base, and as much as these guys, what can I do to stand out? Then I just thought to myself, I said, wait a minute, I don't see nobody, looking crazy, drip coming out there stopping a block, you know what I mean? Saying looking like a whole star. I'm not seeing that.
Right.
So I said, let me just pull up how I pull up to any old little
Regular
party, a
spot.
little music video I do or whatever. Let me pull up and see what's going on. Before I even got in the ring, people swinging cameras or who's this? They think I'm some star coming to just watch the events. I'm like, nah, I got a PG. They're like, PG? Who the hell is you? Oh hell no. So that was pretty much it. And what's so funny about that too was so when I first pulled up, I had to battle, then I battled Bangs after that. So then I wound up getting Tech Nine.
Hmm.
So Tech Nine did a little interview, and he was basically saying, "Oh, these young guys out here, they renting cars and they doing this, that, and the third." And what's so crazy was I had got a Benz for the trailer just to show him that it ain't no game. It's not no joke. But when he said it was rented, I was
Mm.
like, "Oh, it's rented. I'm gonna pull that bitch right back out for this battle." Since you want to say shit is rented, we don't do rent over here. Pull
Right.
right back up in it, and it just the respect, and I got more following after that, and it kind of started to kind of overcloud my talent as well. Cause I'm gonna admit my style wasn't that great at the time. It was really easy, cookie cutter stuff, real simple, straight to the point, entertainment. I had one small little style at that time. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't until I battled TY to where I was able to grasp my writing style and just try to figure out, you know, what do I really want to do in this game? Because I always wanted to rap.
Right.
So I figured, let me put that stuff to the side, stop doing it as much, because that's something that's normal to me. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's kind of regular. So I was like, let me just come in here and do what I really want to come and get the respect I deserve, because I don't want to be categorized as that. Then I'll
Right.
be stuck in a box I can't get out of. So I said, let me just rap. Um, that
That's
was that.
exactly what you did. Um,
Yeah.
I remember I can't remember my first time seeing you, but I remember the first time I watched the battle. I called Cortez instantly, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, like, do you know him? Because he's wilding right now, like, and I never seen him before." And he's like, "Yeah, like you bugging, like." I've seen him from, like he was seeing you from the first battle type shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I was
Yeah.
just
Shout
like,
out to
oh,
Cole.
yeah, nah, Kobe on it. I feel like he be
Yeah.
knowing. That's why he do the Tears Over Tears league, cause he be really like tapped into people in the beginnings and stuff like that. Um, but you mentioned you had a league. That
100K Battle League. Yeah.
yeah. So talk to us a little bit about that. How did you start that, and where are you with it now, and kind of where you want
Um.
to see it.
Yeah. So I started it a few years back. Um. Got a crazy team. I started it with dudes I was coming up with that would support me from the beginning. We got Rubando, who's actually out there making noise now. We got Top Freak. We got Preem. We got Sticks. We got De Niro. Milk, Rich. It just the list goes on and on and on. My brother Mike the God, and I started in the beginning, doing local things, going and having battling people when we go hard, and shout out to Takeover Battle League. In the leagues in Rhode Island, we was matching them up with them and sending them places. But after a while, it wasn't really gaining the traction that I thought it would have. So I said, you know what, let me do it the smart way. So, it's a salute to John John. I want to kind of go back and study the way he did it, which was the smart way. You establish yourself. You build your name so that way when you make these moves, you already got the connections and the friendships, and you can, have a good head start to your career. So I do plan on bringing it back, but I stopped it about almost a year or two. For about a year or two, probably a little more, I stopped it. I'm gonna eventually bring it back out.
So,
But
so I mean, you wanted a battle league because you knew what it did for you. You wanted to
right.
kind of give that back to other people.
Right. That's the type of person I am too. I always feel like when I figure something out, if I find something that can, take me to the next level as any type of financial uplifting, I'm like, instead of me doing it for somebody, it's like, nah, look, you could do it yourself. Because even when I made my league, it wasn't for people to be held down. I did this for people who can't get footage in certain places. Here's your chance to get some footage. Then when you jump to these leagues, boom, go about your business. I'm basically for new people. You come in. This is a gateway. My league was meant to be a gateway. Nothing,
Mm-hmm.
nothing really to make no extreme benefit from. Just a straight gateway. I shot them all. I also do music videos. I'm good with the camera. I do a lot of stuff. I shot all the. I edited all the battles, everything. So
Dope, dope.
yeah,
Well, somebody asked in the chat, do you own the league with someone else or it's just yours?
it's just mine. Yeah,
Dope,
it's just
dope,
mine.
dope.
Yeah,
Um,
on me.
I was
I came up with
talking
it, but I got people under me that like yeah.
that you say you got people
No,
under
go
you.
ahead, go ahead.
No, 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 go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm saying like that work. No, my shout out to my cameraman, just Frank, who definitely was helping me shoot and put everything together and getting the visuals and everything together, dope. And put he the one that actually took it to the next level. When I first started, I was doing it, but he the one that like after a while he was the one elevating it and making people want to watch it. So, but as far as like ownership and coming up with it, and the controlling, so
Fire, 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 fire. That's entrepreneurship at its best, man, and I respect that. And I feel like the best battle rappers or the most successful battle rappers, should I say,
yeah,
is the one who kind of takes this battle rap shit and
yeah,
uses it as a tool to get into new ventures. You know what I mean? And kind of build on that. Because at the end of the
yeah.
day, we don't know if there's gonna be battle rap 30 years from now, right? Like we know there'll
Something could
be
happen to you
rappers.
right now. You could lose an arm or your voice or
Yeah,
something, anything. Yeah, yeah,
facts, and you
yeah.
want to solidify income for your family, and so I respect everybody who kind of goes into other platforms. Like I'm doing this podcast shit. 10 years ago, I would
Right.
have never thought I would be doing podcasts or even know what a podcast was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So it's always good to
get
be
that.
moving quick on your feet and shit like that. Um, so As far as like the battles, right? Like out of all the people
Hmm.
that you've battled, who do you
Hmm.
felt like was your hardest competition and hardest to prepare for?
Um, besides, I guess Arsenal being is that it's my latest and toughest battle. Besides that, because that's a new one I just had. One of the toughest battles for me to prepare for was Ishmael. We go hard.
Hmm.
That was one of the most toughest, most exciting, and to this day, still one of the craziest battles I think I ever had as far as intensity and just like what it meant. Him being the face of We Go Hard, and him also coming up being a riser, just being a monster. He's also been on URL and making crazy runs, but that battle specifically, Jerry West versus Ishmael, was definitely one of the toughest battles that I feel like I had till this day. Overall, crazy battle. Shout out to Ishmael.
Shout out to Ishmael for real, for real, for real.
Definitely.
So, what do you think is like the end game for you? So, like, you feel like, all right, cool, I'm in battle rap, because this is what you love to do as a
Yeah.
writer. What
Right.
would you say is the perfect end game, and you feel like I'm satisfied with my career? This is good.
As far as battle rap is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, being is that I'm on this journey right now where I'm getting big names, I'm solidifying myself. That the next phase for me after I get those names is now I want to do what they did for me. Is now I want to come back and battle, the upcoming and see how long I can last within that until somebody eventually takes me out to where I can't really, come back from it.
Right.
But that to me that's the end game for me. Me taking a serious loss to where I can't come back from. I don't never plan on it, but I think that's one of the things that's going to really put me out the game. It's going to be like, you know what? I did all I did. I'm officially out of gas. This is it.
I'm out of
So,
here.
yeah, I'm
Peace.
done. I'm done.
I mean, why would you wait for that, man? You got to go out like Jordan with the 23, man. Like, yo, all right, I'm at the top of my game. Well, it's bad to go out at the top of your game, too. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I think about it like this: the way battle rap just keep advancing, and the fans always change. I consider myself one of the battle rappers that's always going to be true to myself. So I don't really see myself conforming too much unless it's something realistic and it benefits my career. But if I get so far to a point where there's just a whole new form of battle rap that I just be like, what the hell is this? Like,
this ain't it.
and no matter what I do, it's not good enough. To me, that's technically going to be like, all right, he lost because he's not, literally
Conforming.
spitting fire out his mouth and jumping off buildings while he's rapping. So, you
Facts.
know,
I see what you
yeah,
mean.
something like that, man.
I see what you mean. So how has the transition been for you? As far as like the no crowd situation, how's that been? Like, is it presenting any new obstacles for you, or you feel like it's the same?
I'm gonna be honest. It does have a little bit of obstacles in the sense that everyone kind of loves that attention. Anybody that's in battle rap has some way, shape, or form loves attention.
Hell yeah.
So just whether it's your friends or fans or your lead or support, just yelling with you, and whether it's from reciting your slogan to going crazy over a bar for telling you, but it's certain themes and slogans and things that comes with the crowd that we just not really getting no more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like one of the most beautiful parts is saying a bar that's so crazy that the people in the back that didn't hear you, but they cheering because everyone else is. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
like,
just
oh
that,
shit,
just
what
that
I missed?
effect.
What I missed?
Like what? You miss saying oh shit. That's what you missed. Now say it with me. Oh shit. Like crazy. So,
Fact.
but nah, just that whole fan and just how the fans just came from different places, and it's just such an amazing feeling because I still can't get used to that to this day. Like I can't walk around like sometimes dudes stare at you, and we from Brooklyn, so we just automatically assuming
Right.
like who do I
What up?
owe or
Yeah.
who I violated or something. Like what did I do? You know what I'm saying? They come, like, bro, I didn't want to be on no funny shit, but my name is I just wanted to do this. I'm like, oh, all right. I still can't get used to that, and it's weird that if it's somebody that's not that looks like you, it's easier for you to assume that. But if
Yeah.
someone who kind of has your demeanor, it kind of like, whoa, wait, what's going on, buddy? What we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, but that's what I miss too about that. Just the fans, like they make this.
Yeah.
Love it, hate it or not, because the funniest part, the fans giving me the criticism, the love, the hate, everything that they gave me is what shaped mold me today. I'm one of those battlers that can take criticism and evolve. Every time I got some, I evolve.
Right.
I never shy away from it. I evolve. People be like, "Oh, you lost," and I don't understand how can you get mad and say somebody say you lost. I don't understand how you get mad.
Right. 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 I mean, with me,
Yeah.
I appreciate all constructive criticism. So like when somebody's
Right.
like, "Yo,
Right.
Fit, yo, I fuck with you, but yeah, you lost that battle." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, cool. I can't, you win some, you fucking lose some."
Yeah.
But when they
Right.
like, "Oh, bitch, you trash, fuck out of here," then I'll be like, "All right, why you was
Yeah.
watching
That's
my
totally
shit?
different.
Why you was watching my shit? Chill. Like, why y'all do that?" So fans and supporters,
Right.
understand we are fucking human beings too. If you want to give
Right. We
constructive
got Phyllis.
criticism, give it, give it. You know what I'm saying? But don't be
Yeah.
doing the fucking most. It's
Yeah,
it's,
because
it's
you don't see
tough.
us up in here. Oh, these set of fans is ass. Oh,
Right.
those kind of fans is garbage. We love all the
We love
fans,
all y'all. We
even
love
the ones
all
that hate
y'all.
us. We love y'all. We love
Facts.
y'all.
We do it for y'all. For we
Yeah,
here to
believe it or not.
entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Believe it or
Y'all,
not.
the audience. Y'all are the people that we show up prepared to entertain you guys. So,
Especially with COVID going on, putting our lives on the
oh
line,
man.
man.
Well, I feel
Mm,
like that will be my biggest struggle, right? In like a
mm,
caffeine setting, right?
right,
So like the crowd, obviously energy in the world is built off energy. So like
right.
I get energy from those reactions and it really puts me in Super Saiyan mode. So now I'm
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready to
Yeah.
go again. Like I'm ready to keep
Going in your
fighting.
brand new bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
keep fighting.
Yeah.
So, in my head I'm like, damn, how would I perform in this crowd situation? It's not about being in a small room because if you're in a small room with a crowd, for me it's better than
Right.
in a big stage. But when there's no crowd, it's different. And I think that's why a lot of people is choking because they're not getting that little time to kind of remember their bars real quick, and they
Right.
gotta go straight through it. So
Right.
yeah, I see some obstacles presented, but I'm ready to take on the challenge, when that day comes. But
Mm.
that's why I kind of always ask the guests on the show how they feel about it, because I kind of know how I feel about it, and I'm like, I
Oh
want to see
yeah.
if we on the same page, like
That would be amazing though. That would
as
be
far as
crazy.
like you as like a fan, right? What do
Right.
you think was the best moment in battle rap history?
The best moment in battle rap history. It's so many of
Or
them.
one of them, yeah, because there's
One of
just
them
so
was
many.
probably the with gun titles, the Beasley.
Ah.
You know the because what they did when every time somebody has a certain kind of bar that just transitions into just everyday talk, after the cut, and then everyone's using it, and it's not just battle rap. It becomes memes. It becomes jokes. It becomes everything. Like
Part of
all the
culture.
moments that just translate into household or everyday actions is usually the best. The best part. That's definitely one of them for me. The Tay
Dope.
Rock seatbelt. It's so many crazy. When JC finally danced in a battle,
Uh,
like that was amazing. Like I don't know about
facts.
nobody else, but to
It's
hear the
like,
stories
yeah.
and then to see him do it, it was off the wall for me. It was like, nah, man. I mean, we seen the Chris Oaks video, but it's like, all right, it was the past. Maybe he gave it up, and he just, like, oh man, this nigga, damn, he started flexing. That's crazy, man. But
Fire. For
yeah,
for me, the best battle rap moment for me, I think it's when Lux battle Calico. I
mm,
think I don't know. It just changed. Like I don't know. Every time I say this, Matt be like, "Sir, you be dragging it," but like I feel like it kind of almost changed the way I wanted to approach battles. I
that's
looked
deep.
at that and I said, "You know what? You motherfucking right." Like I like this approach. I like how you delivering it. And for
Mm,
me, I think he changed things where he made it a movie. I didn't
mm,
see a lot of that happening when people, he came in with the casket. He came in with bitches holding obituaries and with the damn veils on it. He made a whole WWE show. So
yeah,
I've never seen that until
that's deep.
till that. And then everybody started doing something, you know what I mean?
Right,
Coming in
right.
with robes or a crown or like, making some kind of spectacle for the fans. And I felt like Lux was the first guy to do it. I could be wrong. So, don't shoot me. Somebody might have did it, but that
But
was
it
the
was
first time.
monumental though, in order for everybody to just go, you know what? Yeah, we about to evolve with him.
Yeah,
Let's all evolve. Let's all, yeah, that was the big push. If he wasn't the first, that was the push.
facts.
Definitely.
It was the big push.
That's a deep moment. The way you broke it down too, that's deep. Because now you got me really thinking like everything that transitioned out of that till this day. Because
Hell
I know it
yeah.
played a part in my career as well. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. So yeah,
Facts.
that's amazing.
It
That's amazing.
influenced the way people rap. It influenced, like, you had Jay-Z on the record talk about put in work. Like, you gonna get this
Hmm.
work. Like Loaded Luck. Like, what? You know, and Jay-Z
Crazy.
reciting your shit. It hit.
And he's in a whole nother world. So that's crazy. That is crazy. And it
Facts.
sheds light on the rest of the culture because now you got people tuned in where where's this Lux and what is he doing? This is bad. Let's dig into this. So yeah, that one chain reaction it just bounced everywhere
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
came right back to the soil. Yeah, that's
Facts.
amazing. That is
Facts, facts,
amazing.
facts. So, who were like some of your inspirations coming up? Like some of the rappers, like industry, don't even have to be battle. It could be battle
Banks,
rappers if so.
Cassidy,
Banks, Cass,
Jada,
Jada. It's that
and my
Brooklyn
favorite,
shit.
Fabulous is my favorite. It's my favorite. Always will be my favorite
Dope,
rapper.
dope,
Yeah,
dope,
to this
dope.
day. But yeah,
So, do when it's about Fab, right? He's a Brooklyn native, so I try not
right,
to
right.
talk shit about him. But do you feel Fab has got his just due?
No, no. I feel like, and I'm not saying it because I'm Brooklyn biased. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Fab, even just as a lyricist, as being, even as a fashion innovator. You know what I'm saying? Just from the whole Jersey game, the swag, the drip, and just him repping Brooklyn. He's basically like a landmark. You know what I'm saying for that era, and he also transitioned battle rap too with punchlines and the transition of how
Yep.
people rapping. I know everyone can always get to certain spots, but I
Mm,
felt like when it came to those top spots, he definitely should have definitely been up there. Not that he's not at a great spot right now, but I definitely feel like it could have been higher. And I feel like Fab is just so not, I don't want to say the word humble, but just more so focused on just his elevation. It didn't bother him. You know what I'm saying? I think his real goal was just family, financial stability, make my mark in the culture, and just
mm-hmm.
live life. You know what I'm saying? For him to really stress about it. That's probably why he still look like he's 25. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's not
Look,
stressing as
yeah,
much. You
fucking
know what I'm
happy as
saying?
hell.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of like what it was. My opinion, but I definitely feel like he definitely could have been higher.
Yeah, me too, man. I always felt like he was like the best, but he just never kind of broke through that like mainstream ceiling.
Right. Right.
Um, and I don't know if it was through what he did or what people won't allow or the powers that be or whatever. But
Yeah, that's
something you
weird. Yeah.
mentioned I thought stood out was like the fashion stuff. I don't think he does get credit for that. He do set mad
Yeah.
trends, like hella trends.
Yeah.
The Jersey thing was definitely his game.
We all wanted the every jerk. Like, oh man, it's
Facts.
ridiculous. Even when he would recreate stuff from back in the day, he'll take like a Fresh Prince fit or a Martin Lawrence and just
Yep.
flip it. It's amazing, man. It is amazing, man.
Oh, shout out to
Amazing.
Fab, man. Shout out to Fab for real.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so you already had battled big names, right? So,
Hmm.
what do you think? Like, who do you want to battle now? After you did Arsh, you did a lot of the big joints. Who do you want to go against in the future?
Right. And for me, my whole career is just based on the level up and taking a hard opponent. I hate when people try to take easy ways out. But people that are the top three people, it's a couple people. One of the top three names that I want to battle, I feel like it'll be real tough, and I could really, try to elevate is Shawn, Twerk, and Rock. I feel like
Nice.
those are definitely some real good battles that'll push me to the next level as well. But I also want to battle like Verb, Reed. It's a lot, like a lot about, but those three definitely is ones that I really want to do. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
it's Shine, Rock, and
Twerk.
Twerk.
Yeah,
I think that could happen. I would like to
yeah,
see. I would like to see you and Twerk. I would like to see
yeah.
that. Yo, make
Think
that
that'll
happen.
be dope.
Set it up. Twerk finna come back soon. Set up
Yeah,
Jeremy West and Twerk.
definitely,
Let's get it.
definitely.
Let's get
Twerk
it.
is gonna come back. His comeback is gonna be amazing. Everybody's waiting for Twerk's comeback. It's gonna
Yeah, I
be amazing.
know, man.
It's gonna be amazing. Yeah,
He's
he's
always
another one as far as like an innovator and a game changer. He also had moments in his career and still making them to where it just changed how people move from his movements to the bow to certain things. It's amazing what you can do when you got that it factor. You take advantage of it, you grab it, and it goes beyond battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's
Facts.
amazing. It's amazing. That's it, right? I caught myself sometimes.
Facts.
I think
I
I
was
did it
like,
in a few battles
what
one
am I
time.
doing?
I had to catch myself like, oh shit, he's controlling me. What the hell's going on, man? I think
He's
I did it versus
controlling
Glue, and
me.
then Glue looked at me and was like, hey, that's my boy shit. He's like, what are you doing? You're not a Goonies? What are you doing? I was like,
Why
oh,
you
I'm had to
doing me?
snap out of it. Like, oh shit.
I'm
But
dead. Um, so one of the questions in the chat, they said, "Are you single?" Jerry, you
nope,
got some fans
definitely
out
not.
here, you
Yeah.
know.
No, I
Poppy,
got 2 kids.
oh, beautiful.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely in a
Happily,
relationship.
happily,
Yeah.
y'all. Don't be creeping in
Yes.
his DMs, all right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Also, is Jerry West your real name?
No, it's not.
Ooh, how'd you get the name?
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people ask me this question, and as far as rap is concerned, I can't really remember, but I remember just 'cause I play ball. So a
Mm,
lot of people, oh, you shoot like Jerry West, oh, you got a little, like the form or whatever. So as I was just trying to pick up my rap name, because I had like raps like names like Jay Nice and stuff like that, and when people were just calling me that, and I started really getting into rap, like taking it serious, I decided to just keep the name.
all right.
I decided to just keep it, and I just made SS and a ST because I said one day if I get famous, I don't want to get sued. So let me just make it this way, so I don't have to, and I just kept it. So it's weird. I know it's weird, but I kept it. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought it would be dope to keep it as far as battle rap because a lot of people got either dangerous names, maybe they named after weapons or something weird. So I said let me name myself something that you wouldn't expect me to rap like this. When you hear me rap, people are like, okay, this name kind of don't really, just to give a nice little throw off. So yeah.
I thought Jerry might have been your real name, and then like you was inspired by like Kanye West or
Mm.
something like that. I was making my own shit up.
Nah.
But I actually heard some of your earlier records. Like I remember when you did the show on MEO, I started looking into all your like music and shit, and I was
Yeah,
pretty impressed. I like your music, and
appreciate that.
that's not very
Easy. It's
popular.
not easy to get
Right,
from
right.
you know what I mean you really go through and make sure it's like is it hot, is it not? So that's definitely
Facts.
I appreciate that. So that's amazing for me because I'm definitely about to get back on my music too. So yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you, are we looking, are we gonna see a mixtape, a single, something? Because I would like to see some new music from you, for real.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna see a few singles first. You're definitely gonna see a few singles first. I'm gonna put out 2 music videos, probably on the URL channel, and I'm working on also a caffeine show as well. So just trying to get more in tune with the people, in tune with the fans. But music, definitely,
Cool.
definitely. So
Caffeine show, that's dope.
yeah, I think I'm
What
gonna start it off with my PS5 playing 2K or certain games, but definitely 2K for now.
fire?
Yeah, but
So, are you who have you played against any other battle rappers? 2K.
um. Have I played against any battle rappers? Truth Watson actually used to kill me in 2K, man. He used to beat me in that game. I never understood how he did it, man. So, but I got better now. New next gen, I'm better now. But Rock owe me a game, man. We supposed to get it in. But nah, I think I supposed to link up with DNA too. I know me and DNA got to start playing, but
Okay.
Truth is probably the only one I actually played so far. Yeah.
Dope. Dope, 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 dope. So the chat wants to know, how do you deal with popularity and fame of battle rap?
Um, as far as yeah, the popularity and fame, like it's still overwhelming to me even to this day. That coming from nothing really, coming from best stock, coming from the bottom, coming from the projects, um, being able to, you grow up, you want to be a rapper, you want to be entertained, you want to do this, and then
Mm,
here comes battle rap out of nowhere, but it starts off as just something you watching to be a fan of, but when actually getting into it, and now you taking trips
mm,
and you getting paid to do this, and it's almost pretty much the same thing as being an entertainer. It actually is the same thing,
yeah.
but it's still kind of surreal because even being a battle rapper is so much reality still instilled in it to the point where you can kind of still see things for what it is, to where it still overwhelms you, because it overwhelms me as far as like I still can't believe, people was like, oh, that's you, and can I get your autograph? This, that, the third, like.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a picture? I'm in the airport. People, and it's crazy because I have my whole mask on, hood on, and they
Mm-hmm.
still could see my eyes and reckon it is amazing, shades and all. I don't know if I'm walking a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
but it's amazing. It's amazing. It's
So it
amazing to
hasn't
me.
got to the point, where it's like you embrace it. You
Yeah,
embrace it.
it's not normal to me. Put it that way.
Okay.
It's not normal yet. It's not to where I feel like, oh, I could just be Hollywood and be like, yeah, and acting extra cool and talking my phone voice. No, it's not that point yet. Not yet. So
Facts.
definitely not.
All right. So I have a question that I ask every guest that comes on the show. It's
Okay.
called the 4-4 challenge.
Okay.
So it's 4 questions all built from 4. Right?
Okay.
So the first one is, what battle rapper do you watch for laughs? Basically, you think it's comedy when they rap, it's funny,
Okay.
you like their jokes.
Hmm.
The second one is, what battle rapper do you like for bars? Meaning like
Okay.
you love their bars. Third is, who do you think is battle rapping for now? Meaning they don't have longevity. You think they're kind of like a fad. They won't last.
Okay.
And then the fourth is, who would you like forever? They will always be a part of your top 5.
Okay. So the first three questions is just one battler at a time. Should it be? Oh, I'm asking.
No, I mean, I
Okay.
usually have one per one. I never had
Okay, so I'll do
somebody.
one for one. I think that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
Get specific with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Get specific. Yeah.
So let me see.
So
As
for
far as
laughs, the
for
first one.
laughs, who makes me laugh? And this is gonna be weird because this nigga got bars too, but Clips. I feel
Clips.
like Clips
Mm-mm. That's a good
was
one.
one of them. Was always the dude in high school. You could never out roast him. He just happened to also be a rapper, and he's just naturally funny. He's a comedic freestyler, even
Yeah.
comedically. Like from the Couture battle to versus Lug to it's just different moments where he's just like you just can't with him, man.
Yeah, he's
You
funny as
can't,
shit. Even
you
regular
can't,
life, like
man.
without battle rap, like he's just a funny ass
He's
dude.
just funny, yeah, man. He's hilarious, man. Definitely. I mean, I don't want to say I watch because I don't really watch people for laughs specifically, but he probably gives me like some of the most laughs though.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
yeah,
That's a good pick.
yeah,
Clips. So shout out to Clips, man. All
definitely,
right.
man.
So the
He owed
next
me a
one
battle
is,
too.
ooh, let's get it. Clips
Whoop
versus
that
Jerry
ass. Whoop
West.
your
Let's get
ass, Clips.
it. So who do you like for bars? So you say to
For
get your
bars,
top numero uno for bars.
Rum Nitty, man. Like I
Ooh, that
think when
boy
I
Nitty.
like as overall, like even coming up in the game, Rum Nitty was definitely a part of my top five. And he just was like just amazing. He's just an alien with the shit, man. So the way he just comes up with stuff, and it's always like out of the box and uh, just real witty, real clever, and it's stuff that we know, but said in a way we didn't think to say it.
Yep.
So he makes it simplistic enough for us to know where he's going, but breaks it down so clever to where you can't really see it coming. So when it hit, it's just you're just like, oh my god, it's just amazing. Like, and it's more. Oh shit, he's not done. So
He ain't
so when
finished.
it's yeah, he's still going. So
Yo,
but
I think almost every guest I've had has said Rum Nitty. Like, that boy, that boy good.
yeah,
Boy gotta be good. All right, cool. Rum Nitty,
yeah,
good pick, good pick.
it's definitely a couple others, but I think Nitty is
The
definitely
top.
yeah one
Okay.
of the main ones. Definitely the main one.
All right. So the third one will be, who do you like for now? So basically, you think they're pretty good, but you think their fame or whatever they're getting at the moment is just at the moment.
Who's a battle rapper that's gonna be here?
Like
That's
next
just
year they
here
probably be gone.
temporarily.
Yeah, they probably be gone soon.
Mm, that's a good question. I'm trying to think, because there's a lot of people that because I'm used to being an underdog too.
Mm.
So usually people who I feel like that's put in that category, I usually feel like the opposite for them. But damn, who's here for now, and they're not gonna be here anymore? I mean, should I say Surf since he's retired? You know what I'm saying? Like
That's a
Surf
cheat,
is
man.
gonna
That's a
leave
cheat. That's a
anyway. So
cheat.
I'm cheating.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
cheating.
cheat.
Who can I say? I mean I can only oh man I don't, that's tough. Ooh, I don't even want to spend too long on this one.
No, but that is usually the
Who
trick
is
question, the
here for
question where
who
it
is
takes the
here for
longest.
now? Like, cause I know a lot of people would probably assume Swamp, but I don't know. It's something about Swamp. I can't give up on Swamp, man. I like Swamp, man. I feel like Swamp is he's gonna adjust. He's gonna adjust and come back. And yeah, man, who is here for a short period of time, man? Even like Urana. I like Urana. And I told Urana, I told him, I said he has the potential to really take over and back and become one of them stars. He just gotta focus, man. He just gotta focus, take it more serious, because you know shit just happens, man. But he can light up a room without even rapping. But who? I don't know. The
Well, I
underdogs,
mean, those names are always kind of like flirted around.
right? I like Easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Nah, Easy is amazing. I wouldn't even put him in that category. Easy is amazing. Uh, I know it's somebody. I know it's somebody who's here temporarily. Shit, man. Shit, man. Damn, I really can't think. That's an excellent, excellent question. I feel like I'm definitely gonna have to really. I'm gonna owe you that answer.
All right,
Even
so
if I don't get it, I'm gonna owe you that answer.
we'll skip it and we'll go
Yeah,
to
we'll come back to it.
forever. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Forever. What is the battle rapper you feel like that will remain in your top five no matter what?
Believe it or not, like a lot of people, this has been actually one of my top fives for the longest. Pat Stay.
Pat
I
Stay.
feel like Pat Stay is just, and not even regarding the last performance. I'm not even, because that, to me, that takes nothing away from his accolades and who he still is and what he's gonna do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Pat Stay is just the one of the most innovative, just, he makes it cool to be yourself. And and it's usually, a lot of people it's usually the people that's smaller. It's usually counted out. That's usually quicker to be themselves because everyone's always against them. Hey, you got this big guy that look like he could possibly run through everybody. He can say and do whatever the hell he wants, but
Yeah.
he'd rather just be himself and stay true to it. He's funny. He freestyles. He can rap pretty much anywhere, any
Mm-hmm.
crowd, any situation. So I think he's one that's just like he's a timeless battle rapper. Definitely, he's timeless.
Yeah, I
And
love Pat Stay. So I
yeah,
mean, so what did you think happened when he battled Shine? And being that they knew the battle was gonna happen for so long,
yeah.
it's been like rescheduled 50 times.
I think all of that also played into a part too, and I think also the fact that you know, just as the battle just kept getting closer and closer, it was always just something that just didn't, seem like to go with the plans. It was always something that happened that just wasn't a part of the original situation, and it was frustrating for him. But I think just him just being a battler and just being a warrior that he is, he's like, oh, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I think it was really irking him during the battle.
Right.
And the material that he wrote, I don't know if he felt like, some of it was like kind of cheating the fans a little bit as far as like when he started off talking about the environment, and then
Mm.
you're thinking to yourself like, you're battling Shine, you don't want to waste any time, you want to
Right.
just get to it. But I think a lot of things that just didn't go right with him as far as the battle, the environment, and then COVID. Obviously, COVID affects people different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You still have a family to provide for, and taking a battle and getting a nice amount of money is always good, for your family, so you don't want to miss out on those opportunities. So I think it was just a lot just going on to where it was like it was just annoying. He was just really frustrated, but he still wanted to be professional at the same time, and and finish his like even when he did
The moon showed him Nash.
for some reason, I could be wrong, but I don't think that was part. I don't think he meant to do that. I think as the battle was going on, he did that through the frustration. I think he was like, "Fuck it, let me just do something real quick to just wake people up or something, or just to get some kind of momentum or something." But man, I don't know what the hell that was about. I did not expect that from Pat, like at all.
Yeah, I didn't expect that from because I was rooting for him. Every time I spoke to somebody, everybody was saying, "Yo, Sean going 3-0 that boy," and I'm just like, Are y'all bugging? Like y'all don't know Pat Stay? Like y'all bugging? Pat don't be losing like that.
Right.
But
I mean, I
then,
was one of the people that had Shawn 2-1. I felt like
oh,
I thought because this is how I thought about it. I thought about it like Pat is gonna take that first round. Pat is bad. Pat is gonna be amazing. Pat's gonna take that first round. But I feel like the environment and not that Pat needs a crowd, but just what he's walking into is just
mm,
more for Shine. And then Shine is just, this is his world. And Shine is an animal and he's one of them legends that still battle like it's a tryout. He still battles like it's his first battle.
yep,
And Sean is so humble, but he's such a humble beast. You know what I'm saying? He's a monster, but he's very, you know, organized and patient. And he really, man, he wanted this battle, man. I feel like he wanted it more. I feel like Pat wanted it too, but he just wasn't in the right mind state.
yeah, I agree.
And yeah, I
Something
would
was
love
just
to see that battle. Some battles can't be rematched, but I wish we could have had that battle in the correct setting.
me
But
too. Like I wanna just press the do over button. Like
we're
just
gonna have a
wait, just
COVID
do over.
rematch
Yeah.
card, man.
Yes, yes,
COVID
yes.
rematches,
That's
man.
gonna be fire. As soon as the crowds
That's
come back, I want all these
oh
matches on a big stage. Like just press the redo button.
right. People
Facts.
still asking for me and Geechee. Like me and Geechee had a crazy quarantine, like
Fact.
over the camera joint. People like, oh man, we want to see that
We need a
cause
in
I
person. Hmm.
man, yeah, it's a lot of battles that need to be in person, man.
Well,
Amazing.
Shawn had kind of like a controversial third round, right? What
Mm.
was your opinion of the third round? Did you think it was heat? Did you think it was fire? Did you think it was eh? Like, what was your opinion?
I think it was dope. I think it was amazing. And it's weird when you say controversial in battle rap. I feel like that doesn't even fit. It's
Well,
weird. Like people are just jump back and forward to, oh, battle rap is supposed to be negative. We're supposed to be breaking down our opponents and and doing what we got to do. I don't think he was doing anything that was even how you say racist or anything. I don't know. I don't see it as being controversial. I think that the angle that he used was clever and that it was very innovative, even how he was just, jumping back from personality to himself and mixing it. But even the angle that he took, I don't know. I think it was dope. And I think low key was unexpected as far as like, because what we expect from Shine and
mm-hmm.
Shine usually comes in there and, he's breaking his opponents down and he's, for him to use that angle, it was just something different. I liked it. I think it was dope. I think it was dope.
I didn't expect it. It didn't. To me, it didn't really sound like a Shine round, right?
Hmm.
Not saying that obviously. I don't think he has a ghostwriter, but it did sound more like a DNA situation. It sounded like
I see what you
if
mean
DNA
though.
would have rapped that, it would have worked better for me.
I see what you mean.
But I didn't want that from Shawn. And also to play the race card with Pat Stay, I always feel like it's overdone. Like everyone does that against Pat Stay.
Reason why I didn't feel like it was controversial and whatnot, because you gotta think about it like this. I mean, this person how I think about it. A lot of people they see Pat and Pat is just so cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pat can hang with us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I think his intent, even on the angle, is just kind of make him feel like, bro, even though you cool to the niggas, you're not a nigga. And let me tell you why. In order for you to feel that, I think you need to feel our pain. And then, you know what I'm saying? I think that was the angle that he was just trying to get out there. I mean, that's just me personally, my opinion. I just feel like that was, just a way of breaking it down to me. And then also just not expecting it, because that's how Sean is too. He's some, you never really know what Sean's going to do until he do it.
True.
So just add that to his repertoire, so
True,
yeah,
true, 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 true. See,
yeah.
what was one of them bars somebody ever said to you that you was like, "Alright, this is fire," and I'm a little hurt right now.
It's true. It's a couple of them. When XFactor remixed my Spit Out T-Ball, but he was like the bullets to Spit Out Jerry. Like Tom finally caught the mouse.
Mm,
Um, when
mm,
Ishmula was like, "You spit out tea in my house, you gonna be licking it off the floor." Like, yeah, I had a lot of like rum with the flawless victory.
mm.
It's a lot of joints, man, that I was like, oh my god, he's wild. He's wild. I like when artists did the I think he said I'm gonna be the new logo for the handicap sign.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, that was me.
yo,
That was me.
crazy.
That was
And I'm
me.
sitting there like, I can't react. I'm sitting there like I'm battling. I
Right.
can't react. I'm
Yeah.
battling. You know what I'm saying? But it was a Chilla with the his third round against me with the Jerry West breakdown of the player and me, but doing the comparing Geechee and Rum to Elgin Baylor and the other play, like it was, yeah, it was a couple joints. And I feel like too, just me being who I am and people knowing how dangerous I could be, not saying that the people are already talented, but it really makes them bring out some crazy things because they know they can't take a chance with losing to me or
Right.
giving me any type of door to open. So it produces moments.
Agree.
So it's amazing. It's
I
amazing.
agree. I agree. So when you battle Ars, you
Yeah.
pulled out the prop, right?
Yeah. Right.
Copy. What
Right,
was
right.
the train of thought? Because I know when I did the iPad prop against Miss Hustle, there was like a whole
Mm,
thing. You know what I mean? When I was like, damn, this girl, every time I see her, she always wearing these Beats by Dre. No matter what setting she's in, she be in a club wearing these shits. She be fucking in a crib. She be her baby. She even had a
I'm
picture
crying.
of her baby wearing these shits. So that's kind of how the prop thing came up. And
Right,
then I was like, damn, how can I visualize this to the fans? Because if I'm talking about it, it just wouldn't be enough. Then I was like,
right,
I'll bring the iPad, I'll show the photos, and they'll go fucking nuts. And
right.
to this day, people just see me and they be like, with the beats. Her baby with the beats. Like, it's just a thing now. So if there was like some kind of trade of thought behind the props, was there like friends involved with like what was just give me a little bit insight on that.
All right, so basically what I did, like, so for my third round, I was trying to figure out how can I hit, because I assumed Arsenal was gonna do something that I do. Something like he was gonna do something like flip it or do because a few people that I battled, they've done it. So I was like, how can I do something that Arsenal does, but put my style on it?
Okay.
So the whole thing was the prop, the walkie-talkie was me, sound effects, but the concept behind it was him. So what I was doing was the bar basically was me basically telling him I have his family hostage.
Right.
So when I'm saying the bar, you hear his baby mother and his daughter screaming for him,
Right. Right.
and I'm asking him if he do you need this is for proof of life, because
Right.
you're gonna give me money to my account, and then I ran it back, and then you hear his wife again saying something totally dead. I'm reminding him, and then and
Mm.
at the end, you hear his daughter, saying that that we're letting him go, and then she's about to tell him where I'm letting him go, and I basically say Jersey, to cut the
Mm-hmm.
round. You know what I'm saying? So it was basically like me, I'm kidnapping your family, but I'm doing it live. It's disrespectful, but it's my shit though. It's what I do. So I'm trying to mix that in. I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that heard it, like a lot of the response that I get from the people that heard it, because some people say they didn't hear it, some say they didn't, but the people that
Right.
actually heard it was like, oh, that was crazy. That was dope.
Right.
We wish it was more clear. So
I
we'll
think
see.
that was one of those things that in a in a in a in a in a in a like a stage setting or like a not quarantine setting would have went even more crazy because it was
Yeah.
tough to hear or not really. It wasn't translated 100%
Right,
because
right.
some people was like I don't get it or what is it saying.
I think when
Um.
a battle drops, you might hear it more clearer because I think sometimes when it's live, you kind of hear certain effects that like kind of maybe like the ambiance, but when it's actually done, it goes from
Mhm.
like the microphones against the direct audio. So I feel like when a battle drops, you'll hear it clearer and people will hear it more and
Well,
probably have you having different opinions on the third round.
right, right, right. Facts. I mean, I can't wait till all these battles come out. Honestly,
Oh
I
yeah,
want because some people still
yeah,
like Pat.
definitely.
You know what I mean? Still like Pat. I liked Ill Will and Danny. I like that
Yeah,
battle. And Goods Geechee. Goods and Geechee.
Tuskegee, yeah,
Who you think
yeah.
got that? Goods and Geechee.
Yeah, I was in and out of that battle too. Like a lot of
Mm.
battles I was in and out doing interviews and being up on doing a lot of both stuff. But um live, not even being EFB biased, of course I felt like Geechee won because I felt like my preference. It was a preference battle.
Everybody says that.
The battle literally goes either way. It
Hmm.
literally goes either way. But what I preferred, which was the bars and the breakdowns, and me just kind of feeling him as far as like you got a vet in front of you, and you want to let them know, like, I hear you, you're a vet, but this is this, that, and third. This is how we This is how we running things around here. I just felt that for me, just for me and my what I'm trying to do and what I'm going against. And his bars in his second round was amazing. Good's third round was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely a preference battle. Definitely a preference battle. So what you prefer? Me, I prefer battles where both sides is doing anything and I can watch the whole battle. Sometimes I don't like watching battles where I got to skip rounds, and
Yeah.
sometimes it make me don't even want to watch the whole battle because like I already know he killed him, so I'm not watching it. I'm not watching no more. So
I
definitely
think
a
that's the
fire.
feedback I got from literally everyone. Like it's a preference battle. Uh, you choose a winner based on what you like or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is what it is. What is 3 things that you feel like nobody knows about you that they should know?
Um. Well, for one, like I said earlier, I do videos. I'm a videographer.
Fire.
Um. What else about me? Stuff that I feel like I'm allowed to say. Um. Let's see. What else? What else is about me? I'm a real gamer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm a gamer. I play 2K. I feel like some people know, some people don't know. And I am a father. A lot of people may look at me and say, "Oh, you're not." Oh, you know what? That could be anybody can have kids. So I'm saying something people don't know, and a lot of people will not believe. I have never, ever in my life, smoked or drank. So a lot of people don't
What?
believe it. Yeah, a lot of people don't believe it, or don't know that about me. But I've never smoked, never drank ever in my life. I've never even drank apple cider. I never had a whiff of hookah.
What?
Nothing
See,
ever,
I get the
ever in
smoking
life,
because some people are just
ever in
absolutely
life.
turned off by smoking. Like some people are like, ugh, it stinks, I hate it. But the
Right,
drinking, how'd you never consume
right.
like a drink? Like at an event, they be drinking.
Um, when I was younger, I think I had a whiff of alcohol. I think it was a Heineken or something like that when I was younger. And one of my uncles was like, I sniffed. I said, man, this thing smells horrible. And he said, it tastes just as bad, and they all taste bad. So it warped me and it fucked up my mind all these years. And as I got older, I thought to myself, you know, people have been drinking since they was probably like 14, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So I done missed a wave already. By the time I hit, like, I was like, I done missed it already. I'm not gonna start now. And the type of person I am, I don't want to see myself high or drunk. I feel like I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't want to find that out. I don't want to wake up and then be like, "What happened?" Nah, I'm good, man. They try to convince me all the time, like, "Yo, Trevor, you nice and all, but if you start smoking, the bars will just be everywhere. You get a little sip, you'll be freestyling. You'll be." I'm like, I'm good, man. I'd rather get this the old fashioned way, man. I get it. I get it old fashioned way.
That's actually pretty fucking dope. I love that about you. Yeah,
I
keep that
appreciate
going.
it.
That's
I
fire.
got you.
I like that a
See?
lot. I
Yeah.
like that
Now
a lot.
you saying that will motivate me to never even try.
Yeah, don't
Because
do that
people
shit.
still
Fuck
try to
that
get
shit.
me. They
Nah,
still try to get me.
nah, fuck that shit. Don't drink,
I've
don't
been
smoke.
I've been in a club and I leave like a cup of juice or like water. If I walk away from it, I'm not
Oh, they
drinking it.
trying to roofie your shit.
I just assume like, oh, this the day we get them. This the day we get them. I just like, no, I'm good.
Nah,
I ain't coming back to that.
that's
But
fire.
yeah,
I feel the
yeah.
same way about cause people always when I most of the time somebody asks me what's something you don't know about me. I don't have no tattoos. So people
Mm,
always be like, you don't have not one tattoo? That's crazy. So I
that is.
feel the same way how you feel. Like, I passed my teenage years without getting one. I'm good. Like,
Yeah,
when I was a teenager, that's where all my friends was like, yeah, let's get this tat. But
yeah.
even though I feel like sleeves will increase my sex appeal by at least 75%, I'm still
Maybe
not going to do it.
maybe add a 25 to that.
Right.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Nah, I'm
still
messing. You
not
don't need
going to
none
do
of
it.
that.
Not going to do
You
it.
don't need none. I don't
I,
have no tats either. I just
oh,
never,
see?
yeah.
Salute
Tats
to the
another
no
thing.
tat
No
squad.
tat. Yeah.
Keep that purity.
I'm
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah, man. Something gotta
I'm gonna go in
give,
the
man.
dirt the way I came out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
there you go. There you go. Can't take the tats with you, right?
Facts, facts. You can't take it with you.
Right, right.
But that's what's up. Don't smoke, don't drink. Congrats being a dad. That's a big thing,
Yeah.
and it's a huge responsibility.
Yeah.
How do you juggle everything? Like, how do you juggle being a
Um,
father?
to be
Having to work.
honest, to be honest, having a family is kind of what motivates me to battle rap and go so hard because there's a lot of mistakes and things that I've done that I'm not proud of that I know that if my head wasn't on straight, who knows where I would have ended up. So, and it also plays into why I'm also so kind of laid back and kind of chill because I done been through a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. Because a lot of people look at me and be like, "Oh, he's always chilled. He's laid back. He just and the third." And I love it that way. I prefer it that way. I prefer people to assume, you know. And I'm not saying this to look for trouble or to let people know things about me that I don't want them to know. But it's just that I just feel like life is just easier and more simpler that way when you just focused on one thing and nothing else really matters. You know what I mean? Nothing really matters but my family. You know, those are the only people I need to show up for and really need to go hard for. And you know, and then when I come in battle rap, because everything else I'm dealing with in my real life is so difficult and it's so frustrating. When I come to battle rap, all of that stuff is it's gone. It's gone. I'm actually a little more happier when I'm there than when I'm home or when I'm anywhere else and doing anything because you got people who's there for you. Even the people that say, "Oh, Jerry, fuck you, you try it." It's still an amazing feeling because it's battle rap related. You know what I'm saying? It's just energy that's just for there, and it's like at the end of the day, I'm coming here to do this for y'all, and that's all it's about. And I'm gonna be happy doing it. I'm happy for y'all. You know, something gotta make you smile and be happy every now and then. And besides my family, this is gonna be the other thing to keep me sane.
It's
So
the escape too, you know. The
yeah,
escape from all the bullshit, you know.
yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
The chat said you giving off Leo vibes, man. What's your sign?
Oh, Aquarius.
Aquarius. Shout out
Yeah,
to the Aquarius.
yeah.
We
Different
got
man. Look,
Aquarius in the building.
everybody go, hold up, Aquarius. Nah, but
Well,
yeah,
when's
definitely
your
Aquarius.
birthday?
January 20th.
January 20th. Dope.
Yeah, yeah,
Dope. I believe
yeah.
my girl's an Aquarius. Yeah, I think she is.
Oh, look
I
at
don't really
that.
follow like
See,
the
see,
signs and stuff,
look at that.
but you know, I'm a Virgo. Virgo life in the building. Yeah,
Right.
my girl is an Aquarius. So shout out to the Aquarius. I love y'all. You know what I mean? Good people. See, I knew it was good vibe.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
And
Good
we
vibe.
Aquarius, we love you. So
Yes, they
that's
love
what that is,
Virgos.
man.
They love Virgos.
Right, that's it. That's the natural order of life. Look at
Facts,
that.
facts. But
Yeah.
Jerry, man, what's you know, something you want to let the fans know where they follow you, how they get to you, how they
Yeah,
book you.
yeah. Same thing. Want to follow me, Instagram, Jerry underscore West on Instagram, 2S no T. Everything is Jerry West, Twitter, Facebook, everything. You want to book me, you can, DM me, get the information, music, features, hostings, bookings, everything. Another thing I want to say too, because a lot of fans, I haven't really been like going live, and I have been doing it, but I haven't been like publicly doing this. I'm just throwing the stuff in there here and there. But I've been doing like recently, like cash giveaways, like here and there and stuff like that. I'm just the person too. I don't really like to kind of look like I'm doing stuff for attention, but I also feel like, when you get to a certain level and, it's really the fans that put you there, sometimes you gotta give back. But I
Yeah,
also want to do it in a way where it's fun and you still kind of earn it at the same time. So I'm just saying this now, even for people that's watching right now.
dope.
You get you get 10 people to follow me, and you DM me the proof, and I will pick a random 10 people out the 10 people that's doing it and get them $100 each on Cash App. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go live, so that way people can see it, feel more comfortable, and see that there's winners. And sometimes you can win more than once. So the more you do it, it's we both helping each other. You get money, whatever. I get followed. But it's just me just showing a way of like um my appreciation for
That's
what
fire.
y'all have done for me. So yeah. So follow me, Instagram, Jerry underscore West. And let's spread the love, man.
Yo, make sure y'all follow him. Not only is he a dope rapper MC, he's a cool Brooklynite to do this 100% good energy, good vibes. If Ms.Fit said
Definitely.
it, you know it's real, because I don't fucking like nobody.
Facts, man. I'm in there.
And you could even win cash. So make
Yeah.
sure y'all check out his cash giveaway. Request 10 people to follow him. That seems like an easy way to get money, y'all. So jump
Yeah.
on that for sure. But Jerry,
Definitely.
yo, thanks for spending your time with me, man. For real, I
Love it
really
anytime.
appreciate you coming out.
Thank you
I
so
do
much.
want to get you back on.
Of
Since you
course.
one of the best dressed guys, I
I
want you to do a
appreciate that.
fit or miss episode with me, which
That's
is
dope.
it's pretty
That's
much where
dope.
we throw random pictures of battle rappers and we say if it's a fit or a miss. Is it a good outfit? Is it a bad outfit, and why?
Okay. I
So
like that.
I'm gonna be doing this with only the guys who dress nice. So far, you on the list, Loso's on the
Yes, I
list.
made it.
We
Yeah.
got you. So I'm definitely gonna call you for that. All right.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thank you so much.
Love, man. See you when I
Love
see you, my guy.
always. Love you. Queen
Appreciate you.
shit, man.
Thank
Let's
you, man.
go.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right.
Later, my
Bless.
guy.
All right, the peoples, man. My dumb advice follow. Misfit love, man. One, I'm out.
Yeet, 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 yeet. Let's get it. All right. All right, y'all. That was just Jerry West, man. I appreciate the dude. He's so damn positive and so fire. His bars are extreme. He done went against some of the top guys. He done went against your favorite rapper. We just seen him versus Arsenal. We actually got Arsenal live in the chat. Yo, stop playing, man. Come on the show. My dumb advice. Come holla at me, you young lady. Come holla at me. Shout out to Ars though. Ars performed his ass off. We just spoke about it. Jerry Show, mad love to you, my guy. Mad love. But follow Jerry on Instagram, Twitter. You can check out his joint. You're going to win cash if you do. We got more guests for you. I'm going to continue to do interviews. We're going to continue to do our thing. I really appreciate all the supporters and everybody who be in the chat. For real. Make sure you follow me on all social media outlets. That's Ms.Fit1 on Twitter, Ms.Fit on Instagram. Always follow me on Caffeine and make sure you catch all the episodes. And in the event that you missed the live stream, don't worry about it. It will live on my YouTube. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ms.Fit, you'll catch all the episodes. Truly appreciate everybody tuning in. Love is love, man. This is Misfit, Murder Ave Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. Hey yo, what's good? Misfit, Murder Ave Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow.